Alright, so let's talk a little bit about low rarity drivers that are really powerful for Haze Reverb, since the game is coming out tomorrow and I want to have both videos, the reroll and this one, prepared and ready. So, hello internet, welcome back to the Waifus. I'm Sefhi, your favorite gambling addict. Today's topic, low rarity characters in this game that are really good. For starters, do not level up this girl. I like my brownie mommies, but she's complete dog shit, okay? But I like my waifus. So, let's talk a little bit about the strongest low rarity characters that are meta, okay? This is not like, oh, they are just pretty good to start with. No, they are meta from day one all the way to right now in the Chinese version. So let's start with the one-star ones, okay? There is three characters that everyone should be building at the beginning. The first one is Skadi. You will get Skadi completely for free, okay? By the way, a written version of everything we're gonna be talking on the website if you prefer just to go and read about it, okay? Now, once again, she is given for free. You will be asked to level her up with the beginner missions, meaning you get all the materials back as well. She is good literally on absolutely every type of content, okay? So if we go into the tier list, which I'll leave a link in the description down below, for PvP, as you can see, T2 character right there. If we go into the bosses, she is still a T3 character right there, right? Perfect. And if you go into campaign, she is a T1 character. So you will be able to use her for absolutely every type of content. As a one-star character, you get for free, and the game asks you to level up. Now, all of the one-star characters, you have to understand that they take a lot of dupes, of course, to actually bloom and be great, but you will be getting them effortlessly as long as you keep pulling, so no problem with that. And also, they are cheaper to build than the SR and SSR characters, okay? The blue units are cheaper to build. So, Skadi, 100%, you should be building her from the get-go. The second one I want to talk about is probably the most broken character in the game, and this is a one-star character, and it's this character right here, which her name I believe is Creme in English, if I remember correctly. Yes, Creme. Now, why is this little girl so broken? Well, first of all, she is a support character, but she does not really support the team. The only thing she does is that she has a charm that works on absolutely everything, from enemies to PvP, making her once again a really powerful character. You should be 100% building her, even if you don't care about PvP. For a story, is stupid how good she is. As you can see, T0 for PvP right there. She does not work on bosses. You have to understand this. For bosses, she's a T4 character because most bosses are immune to charms, obviously, right? You will be too broken. And for the campaign as well, she's a T0 character right there. So 100% you should be building Creme because those resources you're using is going to be cheaper to be building these 3-4 characters that are low rarity, and then you can focus later on building the SSRs you like and your waifus, right? So pretty cool. So those two are the first one that I will say, 100% go and build them. I could be leveling it up, or well, not leveling it up, awakening it a little bit here, which we can, it's fine. And then the third one that I want to talk for one-star characters is going to be Franka right here. Now, I will give an alternative for Franka because I know a lot of people don't like lolly healers, and most people will consider her, no, her and the other support will be, a controversial topic to go through. Controversial topic to go through. Good skills though. The game has great skills. So let's talk about Franka. Franka is a character that is a pure basic support healer, right? Your usual healer on every type of game. She needs dupes and investment. Once again, pretty easy, one-star character, pretty cheap. But if we go into the tier list for PvP, she's a T1 character, really good. For bosses, she is also really good at T1 character, right? And then you have, of course, the campaign tier list, where she, once again, is a T1 character. She's a T1 unit on absolutely every part of the tier list. That's what I would recommend building her 100%. Like these three characters, one-star characters that are completely broken, that is worth building no matter what you're trying to do. If it's raids, if it's PvP, or if it's just campaign and progression through the normal game. So those three are really good. Now, there is a lot more characters, right? Like that are like low rarity and they are decent. I'm not going to be mentioning all of them because that's up to you and which ones you want to build. Again, there is a few that are pretty nice. The other two that I do want to mention, however, just in case you don't like Franka for her design or Creme, is going to be Hotusa, alright? This is a healer that I personally have not built, and this is right here. Now, this is a big mommy, as you can see, a big mommy, okay, with the great skin as well. But this is a character I personally have not built. She is a support just like Franka. Instead of doing normal heals, she will heal over time. So she will put a heal over time on all your characters, or when the one she's healing. And then she also have multiple debuffs, which is pretty good. Now, once again, she removes crowd control, one-star character. character, so it's pretty cheap to build. I will say this is worth building depending on what you're doing. Franka is gonna be better on every situation, all right? But if you don't like her for whatever reason, as you can see for PvP, she's still a T2. When you go into the bosses, she is still a T2 once again. And when you go into the campaign, she is, once again, what a surprise to nobody, a T2 character. So I will say, if you don't like Franka for whatever reason, go build Hota, because she looks hot and she is also pretty good. And now, the last low rarity character that I want to mention is going to be Gil. Now, like I was saying, this is important. This is just a few of them. There is a lot of low rarity characters that are great, and you should be using the tier list to see which ones you like. I will be leaving a link in the description down below. The last one that I want to talk about is Gin. Why is Gin so good? Well, because even if she's a specialist, she's not a tank per se. As you will see, if I can find her, I don't have her build, by the way. I'm going to be building her on global. On the Chinese version, I only build some of the waifus, and that's it. This is Gin, okay? She has really good skins as well. We can come here. I think this skin is not in the global version, however. So it is what it is. This character, which I'm gonna stop showing on the screen just in case we get fucking demonetized. Well, we cannot get demonetized again. We are demonetized. But this character, basically, it's a specialist that will taunt at the beginning of the battle. So automatically you put her on your front line and she's gonna be taking the damage for your characters, because a lot of enemies will target your backline, target specific characters or specific units. She makes it easy to have a tank on your front line that will be actually, be able to take some hits and as well not have to use a skill. She can use her skill to attack and just use her passive taunt to help you out. So a really good character that I will say it's worth considering building, again, if you don't get any of the good tanks. When we talk about Gin and where she's on the tier list, as you can see on PvP, she's a T0 character, really, really good. When we talk about bosses, she's not that great because she's gonna get completely destroyed, okay, by the bosses. Let's be honest here for a second. A boss will one-shot a specialist. As you can see, she goes all the way down to T4. And when it comes to campaign specifically, she is also going to be staying on T2 right here at the right. So, all in all, like I was saying, the supports are the characters that most of the time are completely broken. If you don't like Franka or Hota, I will say save for the summer character, this girl right here, that I can actually show you. Not going back, that's for sure. She's a support character that is also really, really, really good. This game gives a lot of characters for free and that are easy to get, that are also meta, by the way. So some of the characters they given for free are like the best DPSs in the game and things like that. This is a 2-star character, easy to get, one of the best supports in the game. There is a character they gave for free, like completely for free, that is the best DPS in the game. This girl right here. I think she was either for free or once again a 2-star character that you can easily get for nothing, right? And as you can see, if you go into any tier list, she's right there. And she's a 2-star unit that you don't have to worry about getting or not. For bosses, she's not going to be as good. She's going to be on a T2. But once again, even for campaign and for PvP, she is going to be dominating. So, a lot of characters that are going to be coming into the game. I will say, just build some low rarity characters, see what you like. And then from there, build the 3-star drivers that are either waifus or meta, depending what you like. That said, it's going to be for this video longer than I wanted it to be, okay? Hopefully, we get this skin soon, because my god, they look good. That said, have a great day, dinner dates, love you all, bossos, and see you in the next one.
役立たずは楽園から追放するのみ。ブランとノワールのショータイムです。天地万物を切るとはこういうことだ。